Have you ever wondered what it's like to walk around Hogwarts? Well, here in Porto, the students give us all the Harry Potter feels with their magical cloaks. Students in Porto wear black cloaks as part of their traditional academic uniform. These cloaks are commonly worn by university students, especially during formal events and ceremonies. The tradition dates back centuries and remains an important part of students' life in Portugal. They even make them look like they're straight out of a Harry Potter movie. Alright guys, we are in Porto and need to get to the city, which is about 11 kilometers from the airport. The cheapest way is to take the metro, which seems very easy. Yep, make sure your ticket is validated. There is an excellent range of apartments here, both in terms of price and comfort. I'm right in the city center for €60 per night. Good morning. I think I need a bit of cash, even though cards work almost everywhere in Porto. But it is good to have some on hand for small spots.
Don't withdraw from ATMs. Whenever you only have stated ATM, you don't place your card in. You only place when you see MB or multibanco status written in whole. It's a national network of banks. When you place your card in, they will ask you to pay the fees. It sounds absurd with a accept and a decline button. Most people press accept because they think that by pressing decline the operation is cancelled. No, you press decline, the money still comes out, you just pay less fees. So most of you are traveling on a Visa card, don't withdraw from the ATMs, only when you have MB stated on it next to any Portuguese bank or any bank around the city. You find a multibanco and you see these ones spread around through the city. Don't place your money in, you'll pay more fees than if you do so in a multibanco, in a MB.
Did you get it? Guys, do not withdraw your money from the ATM unless you see the AB letters that have been added. Otherwise, they will charge you more and we don't want that. Now that I have a bit of cash and good night's sleep, it's time to explore the city and find spot for breakfast. Yep, as you can see, you've got everything from healthy to not so healthy. And of course, coffee. Now we are ready to conquer Porto, a pocket-sized city making it super easy to explore on foot. Tiles, you'll see them everywhere, covering churches, buildings and even train stations. This station is a must-see even if you're not riding the train. The entrance hall is stunning with more than 20,000 tiles that tell stories from Portugal's past. The city is super easy to walk around, but if you'd rather get around on wheels, that's totally doable. Tuk-tuks are everywhere. You can also catch a train tour near the Porto Cathedral, which sits on the highest part of the city.
Excuse me, may I ask you how much is the tour?
We have three kinds of tours. One just the ride, it's €10 per person. One that goes to the wine cellar, that's 14. And also you can add the boat. You don't have to do everything the same hour. You can do like this. The next one that I have with the wine cellar is at 2, okay? Just the ride I have now. And the boat you can do until 7:30 is the last one.
The train starts and finishes there, making it an easy and laid-back way to explore the sights. If you're thinking about going on a boat trip on the Douro River, check out the Six Bridges cruise. It's the cheapest option and a really fun way to learn about Porto's history and culture. You'll see different reviews, but honestly, I had a great time. The cruise lasts about 15 minutes and can cost as little as €15. Whatever you do, don't rent a car in Porto. Nope, nope, nope. When I first heard Fado in Portugal, it really got to me. The music is so raw and full of emotion, as if it's telling you a story straight from the heart. With just a singer and a Portuguese guitar, the sound is so powerful. The song often talks about love, loss, and life struggles, and you can really feel it. Listening to Fado made me feel a deep connection to Portugal. Porto has a few shopping centers, but if you want a nice place to have a coffee or grab something to eat, check out Via Catarina. The food court is really cute, designed to look like a traditional Portuguese market with tiled walls and little storefronts. You can find all kinds of food, from fast food to traditional dishes, in a cozy and unique atmosphere. Walk around the city, take the narrow streets, and admire the art on the buildings. How did I navigate around town? Easy. I just let myself get lost. Eating out 3 times a day can be expensive, so supermarkets are a great way to save money. They have such a great variety of food, just keep in mind that not all supermarkets are big. Some are pretty small and don't have much to offer. And by the way, guys, I dedicated the whole video about food and wine in Porto. Where to drink the best wine in Porto and places not to miss out on food. The link is in my description. Igreja do Carmo is a beautiful old church. It's well known for its beautiful Baroque architecture and the large tiled artwork on its side. Tired feet? No problem. Tuk-tuks are everywhere. Next up, we are heading to the park for a little chat with the peacocks. I got to Jardim Park just in time for a sunset, and it was incredible, one of the best I've ever seen. The peacocks were settling into the trees, making jungle-like noises while a party boat cruised by, reminded me I was still in Porto. It's a must-see, especially at the sunset. As the daylight faded, the peacocks went quiet. The park had mostly emptied out and I wasn't sure if it was closing for the night. But it turned out to still be open. On my way out, I came across more people enjoying the peaceful atmosphere. It was time to head back to my apartment, and I had to say I felt totally safe and really enjoyed the night walk in Porto. The next day, I stumbled upon this guy dancing with the lady, and it was hilarious. I couldn't help but watch. Then I realized I was right next to the famous McDonald's in Porto. Yep, the one everyone talks about. It's not your typical one. The interior is seriously impressive, with chandeliers and fancy walls. It's considered one of the most beautiful McDonald's in the world, so definitely check it out while you are in Porto. I've got to mention the famous bookshop, but honestly guys, even if you got your ticket and time slot, the line is still pretty long, so be prepared to spend some time waiting to get in. I only managed to sneak a glance at it from the outside. I loved Porto so much that I wanted to learn more about it, so I decided to join a free walking tour. But since I booked it last minute, the system messed up my timing, and I ended up on a historic tour by mistake. Honestly, the guide was super passionate about the history, and if you're looking to dive deep into Porto's past, this is definitely the tour you should sign up for. And what places are we going to visit today on a free walking tour?
We are going to try to follow the path of the Fernandine Wall of Porto, a 7-mile, 13-kilometer wall that would enclose the city, would be our defensive wall of the city. That's the path that we wanna follow. It's the least redundant way to get to know the city. So you start in the top, the most northern path of the wall, you go down towards the riverfront to the south, you do the western part, then you come up to the north again and do a loop that's non-redundant. We go down once and we come up once.
Okay, what is the food that I can't miss in Porto?
Well, a couple of things that are truly from Porto would be the francesinha, a monstrous sandwich, 900 grams of food, the bifana, and the tripes, the tripa moda do Porto, for sure.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. By the way, I know some people are considering a bike tour around Porto. But as someone who is into biking, I personally don't think it's the best way to explore this small and compact city. Just my 2 cents. You are never too old to dance. Age is just a number when it comes to having fun in Porto.